We are so back with part 2 of Give Me Just 10 Minutes to Make You Look Your Hottest and Your Best This Fall. Okay, so I did a part 1 and I had so much feedback, so many comments. The video did so well. All of you wanted to see part 2 because I just felt like I had so much more to give and to share with you. So here we are. I am excited. Everyone was like, I needed this energy for fall, and honestly, same. So consider this your second layer of shifts that I have made this fall and that I'm leaning into, all in which are helping me feel more grounded, more confident, stronger, more calm, and more snatched in my body. I am feeling better than ever. I honestly love this season and I want you to feel the same. So if you thought part 1 was good, well, get ready, buckle up for part 2 because these tips, these shifts are going to make you feel even more aligned. Let's jump into it. We only got 10 minutes. Being a little boring on purpose in the fall is exactly what I need. Repeating my routines, going to bed early, walking the same route, eating the same breakfast, prepping the same dinners, lunches. I feel so grounded, so safe in this space, especially after coming off a crazy summer. I was traveling for fun, I was traveling for work. September was crazy. I unexpectedly, after getting back from a month-long Europe trip, had to go to LA in August. It was all a lot. And when you're traveling, yes, it's all fun and everything. And I get so excited to travel and I travel and I'm like, oh no, I want to be in my routine. It's that never ending kind of you want what you can't have. But when you're traveling, well, I'll speak for myself. I have to prep so much before I leave. Then I'm away, I'm trying to do things on the fly, still trying to manage things. And then when I get home, it's like a rat race to catch up on the things that I am behind on because I was traveling. So I'm not going anywhere in the fall. I am so excited. I was telling my boyfriend yesterday, I'm so excited to just be here, to be rooted. I feel so in my flow when I am just able to really melt into my daily habits, daily routines. Fall is the season to slow down, so I want you to lean into that. We just finished a busy season with summer. We're heading into a busy season in winter with the holidays. So let's just take this time to ground, to slow down, to get comfy, cozy at home, do all of the things that you love, and find joy and peace in your daily routines, and that is going to shine through. It'll show up in your energy and how you look physically, and also, of course, mentally. Slowing down just brings you this ease that you cannot get from anywhere else. We don't talk about this enough, but snacking, even on the healthy stuff, can be exactly what's stopping you from looking and feeling your absolute best this season. Like I mentioned, fall is cozy season, but do not let that turn into grazing season. So a handful of this, a bite of that, a few crackers here, a bar there, it all adds up and your body is in constant digestion mode. Blood sugar is all over the place and you're never actually feeling full. It's like, I have a little snack and then in an hour I want another little snack because I'm not full, and then I have, half of a protein bar and then half of a yogurt. No. We are going to be very intentional with snacking this season. This is the season of no snacks. We have the time, we're at home. We can prep, make your lunches for 3 days in a row so you don't have to worry about that throughout your day, because I know how hard it can be to actually, have the time to have 3 proper meals throughout the day. But when we're prepared and when we actually have the resources, it makes it a lot easier. I'll make sure to link my free meal prep fall recipe guide below, so you all can have access to that. You're welcome. But let's try to shift to more structured meals this season. High protein breakfast, filling lunches, real dinners, not just a beef stick on the go. That way we are nourished, we are satisfied, and we are not grabbing for random snacks all day long. So let's try this, even if it's just for 1 week, okay? No random grazing. You will notice the difference in how you feel literally after even just a couple of days. This might be my favorite mindset shift of the season. The more muscle I build, the more food freedom I have. So in part 1, again, if you didn't check it out, make sure to watch part 1. I'll link it here. We talked a lot about focusing on strength for the fall. Again, it just feels right in this season to really focus on our strength sessions. But the benefits that come from lifting and beginning to build that lean muscle means that your metabolism is working harder and you actually need more calories to keep up and refuel to recover. So what does that mean? Yes, we get to eat more food and we get to eat more carbs. I am on board for that. Basically what happens when you build lean muscle, your metabolism works for you. So you're burning calories, more calories at rest, which means you can stop overanalyzing every single bite. I mean, you shouldn't do that anyway, but even more so when you're putting in the work at the gym or at home with my workouts, of course. Muscle is the long game, and it's how you actually stay lean while also enjoying life. Make sure to also use the code YouTube for my platform to get all of the Strength and Pilates workouts. It's a new thing that I'm doing for all of my YouTube subscribers. It'll give you 1 free month on the platform plus the free trial, which is crazy. Again, I will leave it all below. We are already approaching the 10-minute mark, so lastly, if you are feeling frazzled, overstimulated, or just a lack of presence in your day-to-day life, this one is for you. I have started doing little dopamine detoxes. I love this little term that I've come up with. And it means just fully shutting off from the phones, the screens, social media. Even if it's for a couple hours in the morning, a couple hours in the evening, it literally makes such a difference. When you don't have that distraction, you are able to show up fully in your life, in your relationship, in the connections with everyone and everything around you, right? It's not even about, being connected fully and present with your partner, which yes, that's the goal. We all want that. But I'm talking even like going outside for a walk and noticing the sun coming through and, hitting you in such a beautiful way, or the flower or the tree or the sky, like all these things that we don't realize because we're just on our phones 24/7. And when you make these little shifts, it is wild how your mood, focus, and even hunger cues completely shift. When you're constantly stimulated, right, your nervous system is always on edge, which can show up as fatigue, inflammation, poor recovery. But when we're not stimulated, when we're just present, again, we're just back in our flow. And that's just kind of the theme for fall. That is the energy that I love from this season, to disconnect, to just be, slow down. This is the fall vibe. Resetting your dopamine doesn't necessarily mean, you need to be a monk and you need to completely disconnect. It just means that we're gonna make a little bit of space for your body to regulate. And what happens when your nervous system begins to regulate? Everything just starts to click and to realign again. So these are the shifts that I did not get to share in part 1, but honestly, I think that these are the most powerful. Fall should absolutely not be the season where you fall off. That's what summer was for. It is the season where your results start to compound. You begin to build strength, your body heals, and you begin to feel good in your routine again. So if you loved part 2, let me know below. I want to hear. I love all of your feedback, always your comments, suggestions, what you want more of from me. Love you all. Thanks for being a part of this community. I'm honestly really feeling the love lately, so I want to give it back to all of you. Make sure to check out my latest video, and I will see you all next time.